Welcome to today's episode, where we'll dive deep into the vibrant yet shadowy world of Tirana, the capital of Albania. A city known for its rich history, colorful streets, and lively atmosphere, Tirana seems like any other bustling European capital. But behind the facade of cafes and markets lies a hidden reality, one where the Albanian Mafia quietly exerts its influence. So, what really goes on in this city? And how does organized crime blend seamlessly into everyday life? Join me as we explore the dark undercurrents that shape Tirana. Segment 1. The city of Tirana. Picture this. It's a sunny afternoon in Tirana. People are strolling along the lively streets, sipping coffee at outdoor cafes, and shopping at local markets filled with vibrant colors and aromas. The city has undergone a transformation over the years, evolving into a bustling hub of activity and culture. But what many don't realize is that this surface-level charm masks a more dangerous reality. As you walk through the streets, it's easy to overlook the subtle signs of organized crime. The energy is infectious, yet beneath the surface, the Albanian Mafia weaves its influence through the fabric of everyday life. Locals may exchange stories about the Mafia in hushed tones, but for many, it remains a distant and abstract concept, something that doesn't affect their daily routines. At least, not directly. Segment 2. The Mafia's invisible presence. To truly understand the Mafia's impact on Tirana, we must first consider how they operate in plain sight. The Mafia thrives on invisibility, establishing a stronghold in various sectors of the economy without drawing attention to themselves. On the surface, the city is bustling with legitimate businesses, but many of these establishments are fronts for money laundering and other illicit activities. For instance, high-end restaurants and luxury boutiques may appear to be thriving businesses, but they often serve a dual purpose. The profits generated from legitimate sales are mixed with money from illegal activities, making it difficult to trace the origins of the funds. This intricate web of crime and legitimacy is a hallmark of the Mafia's operations in Tirana, showcasing their ability to embed themselves into the economy seamlessly. Segment 3. Real estate and construction. One of the most effective ways the Mafia has embedded itself in Tirana is through real estate and construction. With the city experiencing rapid growth, opportunities abound for those looking to invest. However, some of these investments come with a darker backstory. Mafia groups often use their ill-gotten gains to fund real estate projects, allowing them to launder money while appearing to contribute to the city's development. Imagine a towering apartment complex rising in the heart of Tirana, built with funds from drug trafficking or smuggling operations. Once completed, the profits can be cleaned and reinvested into the economy. The construction boom not only provides the Mafia with a steady income stream, but also helps them establish legitimate businesses that can shield their illegal activities from scrutiny. As new buildings go up, the Mafia strengthens its grip on the city, intertwining its operations with Tirana's urban landscape. For many residents, these developments symbolize progress and prosperity, but for those in the know, they represent the Mafia's deep-rooted influence. Segment 4. Nightlife as a front. As the sun sets and the city transforms, Tirana's nightlife comes alive. Bars, clubs, and high-end restaurants attract locals and tourists alike, all eager to experience the vibrant scene. But behind the flashing lights and pulsating music lies a darker reality. Many of these venues are controlled by the Mafia. These nightclubs aren't just places for revelry, they serve as epicenters for organized crime activities. From drug trafficking to illegal gambling, the Mafia uses these establishments to further their interests. While partygoers dance and enjoy themselves, deals are being made in the shadows, ensuring that the Mafia maintains its hold over the nightlife. Within these clubs, Mafia leaders often meet with politicians, law enforcement officials, and business owners. The nightlife scene becomes a breeding ground for corruption, where power and criminal enterprise intersect. For those unaware of the Mafia's influence, the nightlife may seem innocent, but for those who understand the hidden dynamics, it's a stark reminder of the control the Mafia wields. Segment 5. The role of violence. While the Mafia's operations may appear discreet, violence is never far behind. The control the Albanian Mafia exerts over Tirana is maintained through fear, and this often manifests in acts of violence that serve to intimidate both rivals and the general populace. The Mafia tends to prefer quiet, targeted violence, swift and efficient, without drawing unnecessary attention. Assassinations and retribution attacks are often carried out in a calculated manner, with the perpetrators disappearing before authorities can respond. For the average citizen, these violent incidents may seem like isolated events, but they send a chilling message about the consequences of crossing the mafia. Despite the occasional headlines that report on mafia-related violence, the majority of these acts remain shrouded in secrecy. This creates an environment of fear where people may think twice before speaking out against organized crime, knowing the potential repercussions. Segment 6. Corruption and control. Perhaps the most alarming aspect of the Albanian Mafia's influence is its infiltration of politics and law enforcement. Through bribery and intimidation, the Mafia has managed to gain significant power over the institutions meant to protect the public. Some politicians and law enforcement officials are reportedly on the Mafia's payroll, turning a blind eye to their activities in exchange for financial support or protection. This corruption allows the Mafia to operate with impunity, as investigations into their operations often lead nowhere. For the people of Tirana, this presents a troubling reality. The very institutions meant to uphold the law are compromised. As the Mafia continues to exert its influence over political and law enforcement channels, it becomes increasingly difficult to combat organized crime in Tirana. The city finds itself in a perpetual struggle against an invisible enemy that has become intertwined with its governance. Segment 7. The dual nature of Tirana. In many ways, Tirana embodies the complexities of a city grappling with its past while striving for a brighter future. As it modernizes and embraces change, the undercurrents of organized crime remain a significant challenge. The dual nature of Tirana, its charm and its shadows, creates a unique atmosphere that is both exhilarating and unsettling. For residents, the Mafia's presence is a constant reminder of the fine line between progress and danger. The rapid development of the city offers opportunities, yet it also fosters an environment where organized crime can thrive. As the city grows, so too does the Mafia's influence, complicating the narrative of Tirana's evolution. As you walk through the streets of Tirana, take a moment to consider the layers beneath the surface. The vibrant cafes and busy markets may be inviting, but they are also a backdrop for a complex story involving power, control, and hidden danger. In closing, Tirana is a city that dazzles with its beauty and vibrancy, yet it hides a darker reality: the pervasive influence of the Albanian Mafia. The shadowy world of organized crime operates in plain sight, intertwined with the everyday lives of the city's residents. For those who dare to look beyond the surface, the signs of the Mafia's presence are unmistakable. As we reflect on this duality, one question lingers. How long can this invisible power maintain its grip on Tirana? As the city continues to evolve, the battle against organized crime remains an ongoing struggle, reminding us that sometimes danger truly lurks in plain sight.